Stop for a moment and think, do you realize how incredibly rare this event is? A 7-planet alignment. If you truly understood the full depth and significance of this cosmic phenomenon, you wouldn't be able to ignore it for another second. This isn't something that happens every day, nor every year. In fact, most people will only have a few opportunities in their entire lives to witness something like this. And yet, as we stand on the brink of something extraordinary, almost no one is acknowledging the power of this alignment or the profound shift that may already be influencing your life. Now, here's the kicker. No one is really talking about it. Sure, there are some surface-level discussions about the alignment, but people are missing the larger, more spiritual aspect of it. The energy of this alignment goes far beyond just an interesting astronomical occurrence. It has the potential to shift things in your life in ways you might not yet understand. But you can feel it, can't you? Maybe it's that subtle sense of discomfort you can't shake, or an overwhelming sense of anticipation that seems to be hanging in the air. That, my friend, is the energy of this alignment already working on you, whether you're aware of it or not. What's even more interesting is the fact that this shift isn't something the average person will even notice. Most people will go about their day without giving it a second thought. They'll sleep through it, wake up, grab their phones, and scroll mindlessly through social media, feeling absolutely nothing. To them, it'll be just another Friday, another forgettable day. But you, if you're watching this, you've likely already felt it. You're not like most people. Maybe you've noticed you've been more restless. Your dreams have been unusually vivid, or you've simply sensed that something is changing, something big, yet you can't quite put your finger on it. And that's exactly it. This alignment is not for the average person. It's not for those stuck in autopilot mode, unaware of the deeper forces at play. This alignment is for those who are ready to awaken, those who have a deeper calling and a higher purpose. It's an activation, a call to those meant for something bigger. If you're feeling this shift, then you're one of the ones who has been primed to experience it, even if you don't fully understand why. Your soul has been nudged into awareness, and whether you're ready or not, change is coming. But here's the thing. This isn't all light and love. Not all planetary alignments bring only harmony and enlightenment. Some reveal hidden truths. Some expose things that people aren't ready to face, things that have been buried beneath the surface for too long. This alignment might stir up uncomfortable feelings, bring long-suppressed emotions to the surface, or even force you to confront aspects of yourself or your life that you've been avoiding. The truth can be uncomfortable, but it's also the key to your evolution. So, as this powerful alignment unfolds, consider this. It's not just about celestial beauty or astronomical curiosity. It's about you. It's about the profound shift that's happening within you and the opportunities it offers for growth, understanding, and transformation. Those who are paying attention, who are tuned into the frequency of change, will find themselves on the precipice of something greater. It's not just a cosmic event, it's a personal one, too. Keep watching, because there's one key detail about this alignment that almost no one has noticed. It's the hidden factor that ties everything together in a way that will blow your mind once you realize it. Stay open, stay aware, and embrace the shift. The universe is calling, and this is just the beginning of something far greater than most could ever imagine. February 28th is more than just another alignment. It serves as a cosmic mirror, reflecting everything that has been buried deep within you. This alignment isn't merely a celestial event. It's an invitation to confront the parts of yourself that you've hidden away, often without realizing. For some, it may feel like an emotional roller coaster, an intense surge of feelings and energies that have been suppressed for too long, rising to the surface at once. This might bring restlessness, confusion, and a sense of being overwhelmed. You may suddenly feel as if something deep inside you is stirring, compelling you to acknowledge the unresolved matters that you've tried to ignore. Why is this happening? Because the alignment on February 28th isn't just about celestial bodies and their dance across the sky. It's about you, the journey you're on, the emotional tides you've been navigating, and the internal battles you've been fighting. In these moments, it's important to understand that darkness doesn't always come from the external world. Often, the most profound shadows are the ones that have been cast within us. They are the feelings, fears, and unresolved emotions we've buried beneath the surface, convincing ourselves that they're no longer relevant or that they don't deserve attention. But the truth is, these hidden aspects of our psyche don't disappear. They wait, often silently, for the right moment to resurface, uninvited and powerful. And that moment might just be on February 28th. At the heart of this alignment, Saturn, the planet associated with karmic lessons, judgment and structure, finds itself colliding with Neptune, the planet of illusions, dreams and confusion. Saturn's energy represents boundaries, responsibility and reality, while Neptune's energy, in its shadow form, can distort everything we thought we knew, blurring the lines between what's real and what's imagined. Together, these planets create an atmosphere that can feel disorienting, even destabilizing. The frequency they emit has the potential to fog our perception, making it easier to fall into false narratives, manipulations, and overwhelming emotions. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that something you've believed in for so long, whether it's a relationship, a job, or even a truth you've held on to, was never what it appeared to be. This is the energy of the alignment, a powerful cosmic shift that shakes the foundation of everything that isn't built on solid ground. It's not necessarily a call for destruction, but a demand for clarity. This cosmic conjunction challenges you to question the stories you've told yourself and the ones that have been imposed upon you. Are they truly yours, or are they illusions that you've clung to for comfort or safety? This alignment may feel like a test, and in many ways it is. It's a test of discernment, resilience, and the ability to see through the fog. Will you get lost in the illusions and falsehoods, or will you find the courage to break through them and confront the deeper truths that have been hiding? The energy on February 28th is not meant to punish you. It is meant to wake you up from whatever slumber you've been in. It is here to disrupt the stagnant energy that has been holding you back, forcing you to face your internal truths head-on. For those who are aware of the significance of this alignment, there is an opportunity to rise above the chaos. While others may be caught in the emotional turmoil and confusion, you have the chance to step outside the fog and see things clearly. The universe is not here to create chaos for chaos's sake. It's here to expose the things that no longer serve you and force you to either rebuild or let them go. If something in your life is crumbling, perhaps it was never meant to stand in the first place. Maybe it was built on faulty foundations or illusions, and the collapse is an invitation to build something more authentic. Yes, before watching the entire video, I want to say one thing. If you appreciate even a little bit of the effort I've put into this content, please consider donating a super thanks. The greatest gift of February 28th comes when you can navigate through this intense energy with awareness. When you don't let yourself be swept away by the emotional tides or fall prey to confusion. You have the potential to emerge from this alignment stronger and more aligned with your true self than ever before. The discomfort you may feel is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of growth. Every upheaval, every emotional wave is a chance to refine your inner wisdom and resilience. But here's the thing that most people are overlooking. This alignment isn't just happening in the vastness of space. It's not confined to the stars and planets above us. It's unfolding here, right where we stand, on Earth itself. Everyone is so focused on the 7 planets that they forget the one that we are actually connected to, the very ground beneath our feet. Earth is a crucial part of this cosmic alignment too, and it's far more than just a passive participant in the grand celestial dance. Earth is feeling these energies too. We're not merely onlookers to this event, we are in the middle of it. These cosmic forces are colliding with our planet, interacting with it in ways we don't fully understand, but we can feel their presence. This isn't just an astrological event, it's an activation point, a moment in time that could change the course of Earth's energetic flow. What makes this even more intriguing is the consistent appearance of the number 8 throughout this event. 7 planets plus Earth equals 8. In numerology, the number 8 holds profound significance. It represents infinity, endless cycles, and the karmic principles of cause and effect. 8 symbolizes balance, the ultimate harmony of forces that govern the universe. It speaks to the culmination of actions, both past and present, and how these actions will manifest in the physical world. It's a number that signifies the completion of a journey and the beginning of something new, something profound. So, when we look at this cosmic alignment, we must also understand that it isn't just about a collection of celestial bodies coming together. It's about the energy that has been building up, the energy that's been cultivated for so long, finally coming to a head. February 28th is not just another alignment in the sky. It's a decision point, a threshold. It's an opportunity for us to realign with the energies that govern us, both on a global scale and on a deeply personal level. Energy, once it accumulates, doesn't just dissipate. It builds, it intensifies, and when the time comes, it releases in powerful ways. It's like a pressure cooker about to blow its lid. The energies we've been feeding into, consciously or unconsciously, will have an opportunity to return to us, amplified. This is why some of us may have felt this shift brewing for weeks, even months. It's not just the alignment of planets, it's the alignment of the energies we've been nurturing. It's both a planetary shift and a deeply personal one. As we approach this cosmic moment, it's important to ask yourself, what energy have you been cultivating? What thoughts, actions, and intentions have you been feeding into the universe? Because on February 28th, that energy will come back to you. It will manifest in ways you might not expect, but it will align with the vibrations you've been holding. This is a time of reckoning, an opportunity for karmic payback, yes, but also for profound transformation. The energy you've put into the world will return to you, magnified. So, as we move closer to this date, stay aware of the energy you're putting out into the universe. It's more than just an alignment of planets. It's the culmination of everything you've been working toward consciously or unconsciously, and it's about to manifest in ways that could change everything. There's something truly extraordinary about this upcoming planetary alignment that many haven't fully grasped yet, and it goes beyond the surface of just another celestial event. What's unfolding on February 28th isn't merely a shift in the stars. It's a profound invitation to awaken spiritually, a cosmic opportunity for transformation that will touch each of us in ways we may not yet understand. This is no ordinary alignment. 7 planets, each with its distinct energy, will converge to influence our consciousness in unique ways. And it's crucial to recognize that the number 7 is far from accidental. It is a sacred number, a divine sequence that holds profound spiritual significance. It's often referred to as a cosmic ladder, and as the planets align, you are invited to climb it, step by step, whether you're aware of it or not. The energies at play here are asking you to shed layers of your past, face your deepest truths, and embrace the higher aspects of your being. To truly grasp the magnitude of what's happening, consider the unique power each planet carries and how it will activate different parts of your soul. First, we encounter Mars, the warrior. Mars embodies the fiery spirit within you, the primal energy that drives you to push forward, to battle for your dreams. It's the force urging you to confront your fears and ask yourself, am I truly ready to fight for my purpose? Mars challenges you to step into your strength and embrace the warrior within. If you've been feeling stagnant, unmotivated, or uncertain about your next move, Mars will stir up a sense of urgency. It ignites the flames of passion, empowering you to take action. Next, Venus enters the scene, embodying the energy of the heart. Venus is not only the planet of love, but also of emotional truth and healing. This planet invites you to dive deep into your emotional landscape, to ask yourself difficult questions like, have I healed my emotional wounds, or am I still holding on to the pain of my past? Venus encourages you to soften and open your heart, to release toxic patterns of behavior, and to embrace your emotional truth. It's a time to recalibrate your relationships, both with others and with yourself. Are you honoring the love that you deserve? Are you allowing yourself to heal? Or are you trapped in old wounds that no longer serve you? Then comes Jupiter, the teacher, bringing with it a sense of expansion and growth. Jupiter's energy is expansive, pushing you to broaden your horizons and step into a higher version of yourself. It's a time of divine opportunities, growth, and abundance. But there's a question that follows. Are you ready to accept these gifts? Are you willing to embrace the lessons that life is offering you, even if they come in unexpected forms? Jupiter expands your destiny, but it's up to you to rise to the challenge and make the most of this incredible cosmic energy. This is the time to say yes to the bigger vision for your life, even if it feels a little daunting. Following Jupiter's expansive energy is Saturn, the judge, the taskmaster of the zodiac. Saturn is often seen as a stern teacher, holding us accountable and urging us to face the consequences of our actions. But rather than fear Saturn's presence, know that this planet represents structure, discipline, and karmic balance. If you've been avoiding responsibility or shirking the lessons you needed to learn, Saturn will remind you that there's no escaping your karma. This is a moment of reckoning. However, for those who've been diligently working on themselves, honoring their commitments, and facing their truths, Saturn brings rewards. It's a time to reap the fruits of your labor, to see the tangible results of your perseverance. This upcoming alignment is much more than a fleeting event in the sky. It's a moment of reckoning, growth, and spiritual awakening. As these 7 planets align, each one will call upon different aspects of your being. They will challenge you, stretch you, and ask you to step into your power. Whether you're aware of it or not, this alignment is inviting you to take a leap forward in your spiritual journey, to break free from old patterns, to heal, and to embrace your higher self. The divine sequence of the 7 planets is offering you the keys to unlock the next phase of your evolution. It's a cosmic push that you can either resist or embrace. The choice is yours, but know that the universe is ready to help you ascend to new heights. Then there's Mercury, the messenger, carrying with it the divine truth that resonates in our lives. Mercury's energy calls forth communication, connection, and understanding. But with truth comes a duality. It can enlighten or it can challenge us, depending on how we face it. Are you speaking your truth fully, or are you still hiding behind the veil of illusions? Perhaps you've been avoiding the hard conversations, both with yourself and others. But now, the cosmic forces demand that you confront what's real, what's true, and what needs to be released. Truth, however, is not always comfortable. It demands courage to confront and acceptance to integrate. Are you brave enough to welcome it? Or will you continue to live in a space that feels safer but ultimately unfulfilling? Uranus, the rebel, follows closely in the celestial dance, ushering in a powerful current of change and awakening. Uranus is the disruptor, the liberator, the lightning strike that shakes everything up. It pushes us to break free from the confines of outdated systems, limiting beliefs and patterns that have held us back. It's the jolt that reminds us that we have the power to create our own path, to redefine our circumstances, to embrace something new, even if it's uncomfortable. Uranus asks the difficult question: are you ready to break free, or will you cling to what's familiar? Change is never easy, but it is necessary for growth. And Uranus compels us to rise above complacency and be bold in our quest for something more authentic and true. And then there's Neptune, the visionary, opening the gateway to realms beyond the physical, guiding us into the unseen, into the spiritual and mystical. Neptune invites us to dive into the depths of our intuition, to surrender to the mysteries that surround us, and to trust in what we cannot always explain. Neptune asks, can you see beyond the illusion, or are you still tangled in the dream of what you think is real? In a world filled with distractions, Neptune asks us to tune into the subtle energies of our inner world. It challenges us to distinguish between what is illusionary and what is divinely inspired, urging us to trust our inner wisdom and open our minds to new possibilities. One thing, please listen carefully. If you want to be a part of our small and lovely family, make sure to take the subscription by hitting the join button. This celestial alignment is not just a cosmic event happening in the sky. It's a powerful moment of transformation unfolding within you. Every emotion, every challenge, every breakthrough that you experience on this day is a reflection of the energetic shifts that are happening in the universe, and they are reshaping your very being. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are all aligned with the greater flow of the cosmos, and they hold the potential to create ripples that will affect not only your life, but the world around you. This is a time of recalibration, where you have the opportunity to realign yourself with your highest truth, your deepest desires, and your truest potential. For those who are truly ready, this moment holds an even greater promise. If you've ever wanted to manifest something significant, something life-changing, this is your moment of manifestation. The power of this alignment is amplified by the energy of the new moon. A new moon is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, and planting seeds for the future. When combined with the powerful planetary energies, it becomes like a reset button on your destiny. This is a rare opportunity, one that invites you to step into the flow of your highest potential and to begin again with intention, clarity, and purpose. The energetic field surrounding this day is wide open, unfiltered, and receptive. The universe is not only listening, it is actively responding to your energy. Everything you project into the world is amplified, so it's crucial to be mindful of your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions. If you focus on fear, it will multiply and manifest more of the same. If you dwell on doubt, it will solidify into reality. But if you focus on clarity, on optimism, on faith in your abilities and the opportunities that lie ahead, those energies will be magnified as well. The universe will conspire to bring your desires into reality, but it requires your participation. This is the moment to set your intentions with confidence and determination. The first step is simple but powerful. Write them down. Don't just think about what you want to create. Put it into words. Make it tangible. Writing brings your intentions into the material world, grounding them in reality. But that's not enough. You must also speak your intentions aloud. Your voice carries energy, and when you declare your desires to the universe, you create a vibrational signature that ripples through the cosmos. Finally, take a step toward what you desire. Even if it's a small action, it's an indication that you are serious, that you are ready to co-create with the universe. In this potent time, the universe is calling you to take charge of your destiny, to step into the fullness of your potential, and to harness the energy of this alignment for your personal transformation. This is a moment of great possibility, but it requires you to be intentional, clear, and aligned with the truth of who you are. Trust that the universe is ready to respond, but it's up to you to show up, take action, and allow yourself to receive the gifts that are waiting for you. Because the truth is, this alignment isn't just impacting you on the surface level. It's setting into motion profound changes behind the scenes, rippling through the fabric of your life. On March 1st, when many wake up, some will feel an inexplicable shift within themselves, like something deep inside has subtly transformed overnight. They won't necessarily have words for it, but they'll know something is different. Others, however, will wonder why nothing seems to change for them, feeling stuck in the same patterns and routines. The difference between these two groups lies in their understanding of the energy at play. Those who are aware of the subtle shifts will notice the changes within themselves, while those who are blind to it will remain tethered to old paradigms that no longer serve them. If you've been feeling detached from the world lately, as though the old ways no longer align with your inner truth, you are not alone. You're not just feeling this way for no reason. This detachment is happening for a very specific purpose. There's a reason why you don't quite fit into the old structures anymore. A reason why you've been questioning things that once seemed so concrete. You are being separated for a purpose, by design. This isn't a random occurrence or something happening to you by chance. You are being called to awaken, and not everyone will answer that call. Many will stay in the slumber of complacency, trapped in their old cycles of behavior and thought, unaware of the grand shift occurring in the world. But you are awake to it. You are feeling the stirrings of something much greater than what the world has led you to believe. The energy surrounding this planetary alignment is marking a significant transition, a dividing line between those who are ready to embrace their higher purpose and those who are still tethered to the old ways. This alignment signals more than just a cosmic event. It marks the beginning of a new phase in the spiritual battle, a battle that for so long has been playing out behind the veil of human consciousness. For some, the awakening will be a slow, quiet process, while for others, it will be a dramatic shift. You are part of the group that is already feeling this awakening stir within. The energies of this moment are pushing you to move beyond the confines of old limitations. The end of a major karmic cycle is unfolding, and with it comes the responsibility of stepping into your next phase of evolution. This is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one where your role in the world is shifting in profound and unexpected ways. Your growth, your preparation, all of the inner work you've been doing has been leading to this moment. The time for playing small is officially over. You have outgrown the old versions of yourself that no longer serve your highest potential. This alignment is an activation, a call to embrace your power and purpose in ways you've never imagined. It's an invitation to step into the fullness of who you're meant to be, even if that means breaking free from the constraints of what you've known. Some will resist this shift, caught up in fear and uncertainty about what stepping into their power truly means. Others will ignore it, unable or unwilling to see the beauty in the changes that are occurring. But for those who are ready, who have been preparing for this moment, this alignment is a call to rise and move forward in ways that will astound even you. It's time to reclaim the power that has always been yours, hidden beneath layers of conditioning and doubt. This isn't just another planetary alignment. It is happening under the energy of a new moon, and that makes all the difference. New moons are inherently tied to new beginnings, to fresh starts, and to the planting of seeds for the future. It is during the new moon that we are given the opportunity to reset, to release what no longer serves us, and to set intentions that align with the highest version of ourselves. This particular new moon is an even more powerful symbol of renewal, a beacon calling you to leave behind the past and step into the unknown with courage and clarity. As the world changes around you, so too will your inner landscape. You may not fully understand where this journey is leading, but trust that the path is unfolding in alignment with your soul's deepest desires. The separation you feel from the old world is not a punishment, it's a blessing. You're being moved into a higher state of consciousness, one that will enable you to live with more purpose, more clarity, and more alignment with your true self. The world is changing, and so are you. The seeds of transformation have been planted, and now it's time to allow them to grow. Embrace this moment as a pivotal turning point, because the shift is real, and it's happening for you now. The time of new beginnings is upon us, offering a profound opportunity to reset, clear the slate, and embark on a fresh journey. But this moment isn't just about wiping the slate clean. It's a complete, radical transformation. Picture a cosmic black hole, drawing in all that no longer serves us, pulling everything outdated, stagnant, or misaligned with the new energy that's taking form. Old stories, limiting beliefs, and worn-out timelines are being sucked into that void, leaving behind a space of infinite possibility. As these energies dissolve, they make room for something entirely new, something that aligns more authentically with who we are becoming. And here's where it gets truly remarkable. The next chapter, the next creation, is entirely in our hands. This moment of energetic reset isn't just about erasing what's no longer working. It's about consciously choosing what will replace it. The old is being wiped clean, and what we choose to bring into this void will shape the reality that unfolds. This is not just a passive waiting game. It's an active, intentional moment where we are called to step into our creative power, knowing that every decision, every thought, and every intention carries the weight of manifestation. Today holds particular significance because the universe is in an exceptionally receptive state. The energy around us is amplified, the field wide open, and the veil between the seen and unseen is thinner than ever before. In this fertile moment, our intentions will crystallize faster than they ever have before. The energy is like wet cement. What we impress upon it will solidify quickly, forming the structure of our future. Every thought, every emotion, and every action is being recorded, not just by the universe, but by our own subconscious mind, laying the foundation for what is to come. So take a moment to reflect. What are you feeding into this cosmic shift? Is it fear, doubt, or hesitation? Or are you nurturing trust, love, and a deep sense of possibility? The energies we hold today will echo into the future, shaping the paths we walk and the lives we create. There is no longer any neutral ground. Every choice matters, and every intention is amplified. This is a time to be mindful, to be deliberate, and to be aware of the powerful creative energy that is at our disposal. What's important now is not just the energy of release, but the energy of creation. What are you ready to build in the place of all that has been let go? What vision do you hold for the future, and how can you step into it with clarity and purpose? The universe is offering us a blank canvas, and the brush is in our hands. It's not just about what is leaving, it's about what is being built in its place, what we are creating for ourselves, for those around us, and for the world at large. This is the time to make bold choices, to trust in the unseen, and to step into the flow of this cosmic reset with confidence. The universe is responding to us in real time, recording every shift of energy, every thought, and every action. What we feed into this moment will create the conditions for our next steps. The potential for growth, transformation, and creation is immense, but it requires us to show up fully and intentionally. The power to shape the future is now in our hands. How will you use it? So, what are you creating? Because whether you're fully aware of it or not, it's already happening. Every choice you make, every action you take, even every thought you entertain, is setting the stage for what's coming next. Once today passes into tomorrow, everything you've set in motion will begin to unfold. What seems like a small ripple now will quickly turn into something far more significant, a powerful wave that carries you forward faster than you may expect. The energy fueling this shift won't slow down, it will only intensify. It is like the air just before a thunderstorm, thick with potential. Some will feel it immediately, like an electric charge in the atmosphere, a subtle but undeniable shift that suggests something is about to break. For others, it will creep up slowly, like waking up from a deep sleep and realizing the world feels different in ways you can't yet name. The feeling might be unsettling at first, as though you've just missed a crucial moment or clue, but eventually, the truth will become undeniable. This kind of alignment is rarely as instantaneous as we wish it to be. It doesn't unfold like flipping a switch, instant, immediate, and dramatic. It's much more like setting a boulder at the top of a hill. It begins slowly, almost imperceptibly, but once it starts rolling, nothing can stop it. The force builds, gradually gaining momentum, pushing everything in its path. What once seemed hidden will be brought into the light. The systems that we thought were solid and invulnerable will begin to show their cracks, revealing their underlying weaknesses. The structures, beliefs, and patterns that have always made sense to us, whether in our personal lives, in society, or in the world at large, will no longer fit. What was once comfortable and familiar will start to feel outdated, unrecognizable, and inadequate for the demands of the changing times. You may notice that old paths, ways of thinking, and even identities you once clung to will begin to crumble. These are not small shifts. They are profound, foundational changes, and resisting them only increases the pressure. Those who try to ignore the shift or hold on to the past will find themselves caught in a whirlwind of uncertainty, struggling to maintain their footing while the world around them moves forward with relentless force. The old ways simply cannot withstand the energy pushing for transformation. Those who embrace the change, however, will find themselves moving with the current, adapting, and growing in ways they hadn't imagined. It's an era of profound transformation, where staying stagnant or denying the shift only intensifies the struggle. The more you try to resist, the more you'll feel the weight of the changing tides. But if you let go and move with the flow, you'll find that the energy guiding you is not just pushing for change, it's driving you towards something greater. Change, in its deepest sense, is not just about external circumstances shifting. It's about internal shifts as well. The way you perceive yourself, your relationships, and your purpose will undergo a transformation, forcing you to confront who you really are and what you truly want. It's about stripping away the illusions and facades that have held you in place, uncovering your true essence beneath all the noise. As everything accelerates, you'll be forced to look at the areas of your life that have remained stagnant and ask yourself, what is no longer serving me? What beliefs, habits, or relationships am I holding on to out of fear or comfort? In this new phase, there will be no room for complacency. You'll either evolve with the energy or find yourself struggling to keep up. But one thing is certain, the change is coming, and it's coming fast. What you do now, what you focus on, and how you decide to move forward will set the course for the unfolding journey. It's time to ask yourself, what are you truly creating? For some, this change will feel like a long-awaited liberation, a breakthrough they've been yearning for, the moment they've been waiting for, when the weight of their past struggles is finally lifted. It's as if the heavy chains that have confined them for so long are suddenly shattered, and they are free to embrace a new chapter of their lives. For them, this change is not a disruption but a rebirth, a chance to step into their true potential and live without the burdens that once held them back. On the other hand, for others, this transformation may seem like chaos. It can feel as though the very ground beneath them is crumbling, like everything they once knew and relied upon is dissolving before their eyes. The familiar comfort and stability they thought were permanent are suddenly slipping away, and uncertainty takes its place. It's as though the foundation of their life is being shaken to the core, leaving them feeling disoriented, unsure, and vulnerable. But in this turmoil lies a deeper truth. The discomfort they experience is the result of something far greater than their individual preferences. This energy, this shift that is sweeping across the world, does not concern itself with comfort or resistance. It has no agenda to appease the ego or maintain the status quo. It only seeks one thing: truth. And the truth is that the world is changing. The universe is evolving, and it is inviting each of us to evolve with it. The winds of transformation are blowing with relentless force, pushing us all toward growth, awakening, and a higher consciousness. In the face of this, we are faced with a choice: to embrace the flow of change, to evolve with it, or to resist and be left behind in a world that is constantly moving forward. This is a time of deep transformation, both on an individual and collective level. The energy around us is stirring us to confront what no longer serves us and step into the unknown with courage. It asks us to let go of outdated beliefs, habits, and fears, and trust that the unknown holds the potential for growth and fulfillment. Though the path forward may not always be clear, it is through navigating these shifts with faith that we come to understand the greater purpose behind them. The universe doesn't require us to have all the answers, but it does encourage us to keep moving. The invitation is not to stay in the comfortable and familiar, but to venture into uncharted territories, knowing that in this unknown space, we are meant to discover a deeper version of ourselves. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is also the catalyst for personal and collective evolution. The challenge lies not in resisting the change, but in fully embracing it, with all its uncertainties and potential. As you reflect on this, remember that you are not alone in this journey. The entire world is undergoing this shift, and each individual will experience it in their own way. Some will thrive, some will struggle, and others may feel lost along the way. But each experience is valid, and each person has a unique role to play in this grand transformation. Whether you feel ready to face the challenges ahead or uncertain about what the future holds, know that this is an invitation for growth, for you, for humanity, and for the world as a whole. Thank you for taking the time to read this message. If you're finding value in this content, consider supporting our channel by giving a super thanks. It truly makes a difference. And please don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting updates and content that can inspire and encourage you. Your support means so much, and we are grateful for each of you.